Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another Magic Arena Explorer video. So today we are playing a little bit of Dinosaurs. So this is a Gruul deck that's running a lot of the new dinosaur creatures from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Now they're definitely pushed the dinosaur archetype in that set, certainly for standard. So it'll be interesting to see if it can break into a slightly older format with more powerful cards. I have my doubts. I think Gruul already has a kind of strong archetype with the kind of vehicles deck, but let's give this one a go and see how we go on. So we are running a number of new dinosaurs from the set. So we have the Pugnacious Hammer Skull, which is a 6/6 for 3 mana, and when it attacks, if you don't control another dinosaur, you put a stun counter on it. So most of the time we are hopeful that this will just be a 6/6 that can attack without drawback. We've got 3 Hulking Raptors, so this is a 5/3 with Ward 2, and at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you add 2 green mana, so that helps us ramp up to our bigger spells like Carnage Tyrant and Tyrannix Rex, which we have in the deck as well. And then we've got 4 Polani's Hatcher, so this is a 5/3 for 5 that says other dinosaurs you control have haste, and when it enters the battlefield you create 2/0/1 dinosaur egg creature tokens, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 1 or more eggs, sacrifice an egg, then create a 3/3 dinosaur creature token, so it's an army in a can, basically. So yeah, that's a very powerful card, so we'll see how that does as well. And then we're also running a couple of copies of Ixalan's Lawkeeper. So this is a 1/1 for 1 that taps for 1 mana of any colour, and you can spend that mana only to cast dinosaur spells or activate an ability of a dinosaur source. So that just helps, again, ramp us up into that mana. And similarly, we have Drover of the Mighty from the previous Ixalan block that also adds 1 mana of any colour, but gets bigger if you control a dinosaur. So we've got some mana ramp here, along with 4 copies of Elvish Mystic, and then Commune with Dinosaurs as a way of drawing additional lands, or potentially another dinosaur if we want one. So there's lots of ways of kind of building up into our big creatures. This is a deck that needs a fair amount of mana to kind of go off, so that's always worth bearing in mind that we will need these in the early game. Then our other dinosaurs are, we've got 3 copies of Tranquil Frillback, so this is a 3/3 for 3, but it does have kind of a multi-kicker ability, so you can pay green up to 3 times when it enters the battlefield, and for each one of those paid you can destroy an artifact or enchantment, exile target player's graveyard, or gain 4 life. So lots of versatility there. And we've got 4 copies of Ripjaw Raptor, so 4/5 that whenever it's dealt damage, you draw a card. So that's worth paying attention to in terms of its ability to just kind of keep the train going. And that's why one of the reasons why we have Reckless Rage in the deck as our kind of removal spell of choice, dealing 4 damage to a creature we don't control and 2 damage to a creature we do control, because that can trigger the Enrage ability on Ripjaw Raptor. And then we have our kind of our top end and our finishers with 1 Carnage Tyrant and 1 Tyrannix Rex. Obviously, these are particularly good against kind of control decks and decks that run a lot of removal or counter spells. And then, just to finish off, we've got a couple of copies of Domri, Anak of Bolos. So not only does that pump all of our creatures' power, it does ramp us a little bit as well, and lets us do some fighting, potentially with our powerful dinosaurs as well. So that's the main deck. The mana base is so we're only running 21 lands in the main deck because we have so many of these mana producers and Commune with Dinosaurs. But we are running a few Cavern of Souls, not the full 4 copies, just because we do need to be able to cast things that aren't dinosaurs as well, and then just a fair few dual lands, a forest, and 1 copy of Boseiju. And then in the sideboard, we have 2 copies of Alpine Moon, so that shuts off problematic non-basic lands that the opponent controls. Rending Volley, seen this many times before. Cindervines, so this is an anti-non-creature spells card, so it deals 1 damage to an opponent every time they cast a non-creature spell. Unlicensed Hearse is our graveyard hate of choice. Brotherhood's End as a mass removal spell. Clothis, very good Gruul card, which not only acts as incidental graveyard hate, but can be a powerful creature if you have enough devotion. A couple of Chandra Torch of Defiance, a very powerful mid-range planeswalker, can not only ramp us, but also pseudo-draw us additional cards, take out problematic creatures. 1 Vivian Reed, similarly does a kind of very powerful planeswalker, giving us additional creatures and lands and destroying difficult creatures and artifacts or enchantments that we might have to deal with from the opponent. And then another copy of Tyrannix Rex as well, so we can bring these in against control decks and the like. So that is the deck. It is Dinosaurs as a tribe, so we will see how that does in this older format. So thank you very much for watching. Hit those like and subscribe buttons as ever. And yeah, let's go onto the ladder and see how we go on with this. No, this is not a keepable hand. This is better. So let's pop back. Not sure we need Commune with Dinosaurs here, to be honest. We've got enough going on. Yeah, cheeky. No, if I was opening with Temple of Enlightenment, I potentially wouldn't be quite so cocky about it. So, what looks like Azorius control here. Okay, temporary lockdown's pretty good. So let's stick that on Dinosaur. I'm not going to cast Tranquil Thrillback because I want to be able to blow up their temporary lockdown. Okay. Yes. So, destroy target artifact or enchantment. So let's commune with some dinosaurs. Let's take a Pugnacious Hammer Skull. Very good. Okay, let's play Palani's Hatcher. So I suspect something like Wandering Emperor here, but don't think I'm going to play around it with a 3-drop. Okay, Shark Typhoon is not as bad, because it is killable with Reckless Rage. We do have our 6/6 online every turn. Counterspell feels almost inevitable here, but let's try playing another Pugnacious Hammerskull. Now let's Reckless Rage the Shark. Question is, let's say this resolves. And it does, okay. So I think we go straight for their face here. I mean, settle the wreckage is a concern, but... No, just the Wandering Emperor. Okay, I can live with that. So they go to 2 here. So they will need something good. They always have it. Okay, well, we'll scoop this one up. So, another Tyrannix Rex. Cindivines is good here. I quite like Chandra against Azorius Control. A couple of Rending Volleys can replace our Reckless Rages. I think we can lose a couple of Ripjaw Raptors. Let's just get rid of 3 Ripjaw Raptors, actually. I think that will do. Anything else we want to bring in? Vivian, don't think so. No, that'll do. Yeah, decent enough. Bit slow. Do we try and land Chandra here? I think we probably should. Okay, great. Pretty decent. Okay, let's hit Dinosaur. Let's go again. Play Polani's Hatcher. Yep, that's not going to work. Let me introduce you to a card called Cavern of Souls. It's awfully good. Ooh, I wish I could play that, but I can't, sadly. Whenever you cast a spell, it's probably worth holding on to our Elvish Mystic here, then. That'll do. Let's play Cindervines here, I think. But again, we'll hold on to our Chandra. Our Elvish Mystic, rather. For the Chandra. I know what I'm talking about. Don't question me. Yeah, just getting rid of Cindervines I'm not so fussed about, because I'm just going to use it to... Well, actually no, what I'll do, I'll let it resolve. And I'll just blow it up. Just because I can. And it deals 2 damage to them. Should have blown up the other one, but swings and roundabouts. Okay, they feel super dead to me here, so let's -7. Yep. Okay, very good. Are we doing anything differently on the draw? Could put in Clothis, I suppose. That's a good way of just chipping down at them for a bit. Yeah, let's put in a Clothis, take out the final Ripjaw Raptor. Seems decent. So they will be on the play for this game. We were fortunate there that we were able to land Chandra without a counter spell. And then they did try and absorb one of our dinosaurs, which we'd cast through Cavern of Souls. Yeah, this is a keep. It's a little on the slow side, but okay, turn 2 Cindervines is decent, so let's go communing. Yeah, well, let's grab a Cavern of Souls. Let's keep hold of Beseiju for the moment. I see. Okay, well, let's pop Cavern into play. Let's play Domri here. Plus into Commune. Let's grab a Pugnacious. Ooh, no, not my Cavern of Souls. That is so rude. Oh well. We'll add red just because we can. Let's play Hulking Raptor, can't be countered. And we'll play an Elvish Mystic as well. Good thing about this is it's very hard to kill with Wandering Emperor because of the Ward 2. Now they may have Supreme Verdict, but another Field of Ruin, you say? Well, they've already destroyed my Cavern of Souls, so... Oh, well, it would be rude not to, I suppose. How we laughed. It does have Ward 4. What are you going to play that can possibly get around that? Okay, well, sure. Okay, well, that kind of makes sense. So yeah, they could minus Wandering Emperor to kill this, but that would basically take their entire turn and leave them looking pretty dead. Yeah, pay the ward. So that puts them to 12. They have 2 mana. Okay, so let's play another Hulking Raptor. Let's hit them down to 4. Yeah, fair enough. So they go to 5. It's they're playing super fast and loose here. Okay. Well, let's play a hammer skull. Cool. Am I playing another one here? I don't think so. No, let's just pass the turn. Has Domri ever had this much loyalty before? Let me know in the comments. Okay. So I'm just going to do the same thing again, blow up their temporary lockdown. Hits them for 2 more damage. Okay, well they feel very dead here. But let's play Polani's Hatcher. Yep. Good game, opponent. Good game. So we don't have another dinosaur, but we might draw one. Now we have another dinosaur. Rakdos it is. Okay, double Bone Crusher. Good luck hitting that with a stomp. Okay, they can take our Reckless Rage, but that's not the end of the world. So let's commune with some dinosaurs. Let's take a Hulking Raptor. Let's play Tranquil Frillback. Attack with our 6/6. Okay, this is going reasonably. Could have not played Commune and destroyed their blood token, but I don't think that's worth it by itself. Okay, let's play Hulking Raptor. Attack with both. Okay, I can live with that. So they're going to be digging quite deep here, but okay, well, let's play Carnage Tyrant here. Trespasser, fair enough. So we do at least now know they're out of cards. So let's attack with our Carnage Tyrant. Play another Hulking Raptor. Ooh, baby. We do indeed love to see it. let's play our Hatcher. No, we still get our egg tokens, I suppose. Gives us some defense. Hmm. Not while they've got reflection up. Okay, Fable number 2. Oh, that's so aggressive. Oh well, let's send our creatures at them. Yeah, fine by me. Looks like a tough... Okay, no, it's not a tough decision for them. It's a land. Oh, not a bad land, but it is still a land. Hopefully it just got replaced with a worse land. Well, they're eventually going to run out of creatures to exile. In fact, they have now. Oh no, they could just start their own graveyard now. Ugh. So I think we're assuming they don't have... They might have another stomp. Yeah, well, that was always the risk. Yeah, no, we're not... they've had that reflection active for far too long. We're not beating that. So, let's bring in Clothis, Chandra, Tyrannix Rex. What are we taking out here? Tranquil Frillback's good. Is Reckless Rage good? Yeah, it's still quite good. Pugnacious Hammer Skull is probably the weakest card here, just because they have so much removal. That Brotherhood's End, eh. Pop in Vivian as well. We take out Carnage Tyrant. Close enough. Close enough. A little on the slow side, but let's go communing with some dinosaurs. Take a hulking raptor. Let's play Tranquil Frillback. Yep. Hulking raptor, here we come. Okay, let's play Vivian Reed. Ooh, choices, choices. Okay, let's take Hatcher here. I'm happy to defend Vivian for a turn, I think. Okay, that's pretty terrible. So let's pop Hatcher into play. What am I discarding here? Let's discard Ripjaw, I think. Keep our Chandra. Okay, let's play Ixalan's Lawkeeper. Chandra. Kill that. Okay. So the opponent's potentially playing Croxer here. This Shieldred is just, yeah, they've had so much life gain these two games that they're Graveyard Trespasser and then this. Okay, let's see what our final draw step is before we lose. That is not good enough. Ah, well, never mind. So the opponent's playing Yorion. This is a little on the slow side, but not unkeepable. So Okay, now it's a much better hand. Oh, marvellous. Okay, let's play Pugnacious Hammer Skull. Okay, our opponent has no land, which is probably helping the situation. Short. A short first game. So, we don't really know what they're doing, but I think Vivian Reed is probably a good bet against a Yorion deck. So is Cindervines. Quite like another Tyrannix Rex. Chandra. Yeah, let's just become a bit more controlling, I think. Let's take out Reckless Rage. And a couple of whole Ripjaw Raptors. Hulking Raptor, Ripjaw Raptor. I mean, it's all much of a muchness. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's commune with some dinosaurs. Let's take a Ripjaw Raptor here just for some variety. Pop a Drover of the Mighty into play. Okay, I'm not massively upset at them using a Leyline Binding to get rid of that. I've had worse days. So I think I am just going to cut. Am I besieging their Leyline Binding at this point? I don't feel great about giving them another land, I have to say. Maybe I'll just wait and cast Frill back. Proliferate, you say? All right. They missed a land drop again. Well, be a bit of a non-game, sadly, I fear, this one. Let's blow up their Leyline Binding. Oh, I can do this all day, trust me. So let's play Vivian. Wow, they are absolutely determined to stop me from having that 2-drop on the battlefield. So let's play Hatcher. Let's Commune. Take a Hulking Raptor. Oh, I feel the opponent's pain. Sometimes you just miss all the land drops. Okay. Well, there's no point attacking with more than we need to, so... Okay, Emperor keeps them alive for this combat phase only, because now they die. Decline. Yeah, well, a bit of a non-match that one, but it's another victory for the deck, I suppose. So that is Gruul Dinosaurs. Did not have much game against Rakdos, which means it's probably unplayable, but I enjoyed it. You know, big, beefy creatures, just turning them sideways. There's something to be said for that as a strategy from time to time. So here is the deck list one more time. Let me know what you think in the comments if you've had any luck with dinosaur decks. I did look for some lists, but didn't really find any, so I kind of constructed this myself. So I'm sure it's not optimal. And there was some kind of tension between playing that 2-drop dinosaur that deals damage to each of your creatures and then gets bigger with the hatcher, where it would just destroy all the eggs. So yeah, there's a few nombos which I'm avoiding, which may mean the deck is not as good as it is. Maybe that 2-drop's better than playing Hatcher. I don't know. Let me know what you think. And thanks very much for watching, as ever, and I will see you next time.